So since I last checked in, I turned 45, it was my birthday, and I went sort of having a browse to spend my little bit of birthday money, and I thought, oh, you know what? I've been really wanting to update my fork. It's a 160 Pike that I bought used, but I really wanted to put a 170 on this bike. And so I kind of spotted that Stif Mountain Bike were doing their yard sale, which they do yearly. And I thought, hey, maybe I'll pick up a fork. Anyway, just before the yard sale, I kind of went out riding, and I don't know what happened. I did come off, but that's my 160 Pike that I was going to upgrade. So as you can see, it is pretty substantial scratches on those stanchions, which is bad news, of course. It's just cosmetic most of the time, but it does mean I'm going to have to do some work, because my plan was to put these back onto the hardtail blue pig. So there's lots of videos online about correcting this and making sure you do it before you ride too much damage into the seals. So I was really enjoying that particular ride, because this dual position fork meant that I could drop to 130, and it was quite good for climbing then. And I haven't been doing enough of that, dropping it to 130, but it works really well. However, that damage is pretty significant. There's a bit of a burr on those scratches there as I come down. This one is more, thankfully, just the top of the paintwork. There is a little bit of roughness there that'll need sanding off, and then I'll coat it again. So I'll shoot a video on that when I'm done, but I'm off to Stif Mountain Bike today because I did, in fact, pick up a couple of things. Picked up these for my birthday, bit of a hat, and in here, which is a spare box, a new set of Lyriks. Now, the only thing is, these are boost, so I had to get a new wheel, a boost wheel. So I'm going to be riding a boost front wheel with a non-boost back wheel. And this is a TRS, E13 TRS from a Nomad 4. So I've ended up with an absolutely stunning deal on a Lyrik, which is new. It is boost, so I suppose in some ways, maybe I'm future-proofing with this Lyrik. But yeah, fantastic deal. They had a whole box of forks, and they had about 8 of these Lyriks, 170mm boost, that they were selling off cheap, really cheap. Now it may need potentially a lower leg service. I know it's brand new, but it's been sitting around for a while, I suspect. So the seals may just benefit from that little bit of a lower leg service, so I'll wait and see. But yeah, we're going to go up to Stif today and get them to cut it to size. Maybe get some advice on this Pike.
If only.
All right, so we're all fitted and ready to go. I'm just going to check the settings in terms of PSI. I've downloaded the RockShox Trailhead app. The guys at Stif recommended to do that, and just take a base setting off of that. At the moment, I'm not quite certain on my weight, because I have lost some weight. But it looks amazing, and I'm sure it's going to ride pretty amazing too. Lyrik 170, by default there's one spacer in it. But yeah, the advantage of, I guess, buying a fork at a local bike shop is they cut and fitted it without cost. Got the TRS E13 up and running this morning, which was no mean feat, because it takes quite a bit of energy to get the kids ready for school and also get a tubeless tyre blown up. Getting it on the rim was a little bit of hard work, some sweat. Yeah, so nice. Looking forward to that 170mm of travel. Let's crack on.
open. Got the new Lyrik on the front. Give it a bit of a blast. Okay, so this next section has loads and loads of braking bumps in it. It's pretty horrible. Let's see if I get on. Okay, so just power to the top of the hope line. I checked the low speed compression settings on this fork, and there's only 3 clicks open or on, so I've moved to 6 clicks. We'll just see how it performs down here on 6 clicks, which is, I guess, kind of near the centre maybe.
This brand new Lyrik is absolutely lovely. Well, I say brand new, it's a 2018 Lyrik. I think it's come off the demo bikes or the bikes, stock bikes up at Stif. But it performs beautifully. It is a whole different riding experience, the 160 Pike dual position air that was there before. It is really, really smooth. Even slight changes on the low speed compression seem to have quite a big effect. So I had 6 clicks in, and that seemed like quite harsh. Maybe something for maybe bigger hits, I don't know, but we'll have to work through that. But yeah, pretty mint. Gonna really enjoy this. Now, I've just got to clean the blooming bike, as I brought back most of Gisborne.